Hey, what's up, guys? Mediocre Pleb here, and I am bringing you 5 tips and tricks that should help you improve in FragPunk. So, the first tip that I'm going to talk about today is movement. Movement is super important, and the one thing that I've noticed in this game is not many people utilize it very well. So, I'll see teammates just sprinting around the map, full sprinting, and you are incredibly loud when you sprint, and you're not even really that fast either. So if I have a teammate that's just sprinting around the map, and then I'm running at my normal pace, and I'm just doing my knife dash, then I'm going to move relatively quickly and almost as fast as our teammate that's sprinting. So if you actually don't charge your knife all the way, you can even dash a shorter distance more frequently, and you can move, which is what I'm doing on screen right now. You can move even quicker around the map. And the reason it's important to do something like that is when you look at your mini map and you see the little white circle that pops up when you move around, that tells people how loud you are. So right now you can see I'm not making any noise on the mini map. When I jump up, I made noise. When I walked there, I made a little bit of noise. But for the most part, I try to not make a ton of noise unless there's an important reason to do so. If one of my teammates is about to die, if I need to take a fight, if somebody already knows where I'm at, then it doesn't really matter if you're making a whole bunch of noise. But in the beginning of rounds, or if you're flanking people, rotating through mid, trying to get the upper hand, you really don't want to be running around. You kind of want to try to just move at a normal pace and block, and knife dash if you're in an area that you know is safe. You don't really want to get caught with your pants down knife dashing because they're probably going to kill you. The TTK is super low in this game. Tip number 2 today is knowing how to play with your team. So if you see right here in this clip, this guy was on site with our teammate, and I was in B short. The only enemies that we had were up towards mid back, and he decided to rotate off of B and try to go plant on A. And by the time that I kind of realized what was happening, and I decided, all right, I need to stop supporting our teammate on B and go help this guy on A in case he dies. He died, and we were not able to get bombed down. We lost this round. So just playing with your team, trying to make the smart play. There's no need to be the hero, especially on offense. If you're not sure what the right play is playing around your teammates, specifically around the person that has the bomb. Defense is a little bit different of a story because you can't all just play together on defense or they're just going to overrun one site, and obviously you don't want that to happen. So the way I recommend playing defense is trying to hold as much ground that you can and stand your ground for as long as you can until you realize, all right, I can't get a kill from this and I'm likely to die from this, and it's more important in that situation to just back up, stay alive, try to wait for your teammates to rotate, let them know that the enemies are there and that you need help. Be careful if you only see like 2 people to call your whole team over. Maybe just suggest like, hey, whoever's mid, kind of rotate over towards me, so that way you can just shift your resources more towards one site without fully rotating off site. People like to switch it up a lot in this and fake one site and hit another. Very rarely do you ever see people fully hit one site in this game. Tip number 3 today is using your minimap. The minimap is incredibly important and super useful in this game, and I don't think people use it nearly enough. I think good players are likely to use the minimap because it's something they're used to from other games, but if you're not used to a game like this, you're probably not using the minimap, and if you are, you're not using it enough. I would say that about 40% of the time that you're in a match, you should probably be looking at the mini map. If you know that somebody's about to be pushing you, you're about to take a gunfight, you don't want to, but there's a lot of static time in matches where you're just crouched behind cover or you're not really actively holding an angle, and at those times it's important to be looking at the mini map. See where your teammates at, see where you have control of on the map, see if you have any info on the enemy team, and try to keep tabs on that throughout the whole game because it's going to give you a lot of important information on where where you have control of, where you don't have control of. And I think it's super underrated. Another thing that the mini map is super, super useful for in this game are your lineups. So whatever character you're using, if you're using like Spider or Kismet, and you want to throw one of their nades or Spider's teleport, then you look at the mini map, it'll actually show you where it's going to land. Same thing with any smoke that you're going to throw. When you're going to use your special pistols, it'll show you where they're going to land on the mini map. So you don't even necessarily fully have to learn lineups in a game like this. You can kind of just abuse the mini map and over time figure out where all your smokes and everything's going to land. So I think that's a pretty cool feature they added to the game. Tip number 4 today is one that it actually shocks me that so many people struggle with. And it's how to spend on your cards efficiently. Most people just don't have a clue on what cards they should be buying, or even in ranked, they'll have teammates that are sitting with shards for 4 or 5 rounds, or we're going into the last round of the game before an overtime could potentially happen, and we have teammates holding shards when we're like 1 or 2 shards away from being able to buy a full lineup of cards. So there's a lot of times that I just think that people don't fully think about how important the cards can really be. Um, if you have a whole hand of cards that are terrible and one of them costs 5, and you're like, well, this one's a little bit better than the others, I would not recommend just spending 5 shards on that card. It's probably better to reshuffle one of your cheaper cards and see what you get. And if it's nothing good, then maybe to consider spending points on the 5 shard card that's not like game breaking. Because there are a couple of cards that are 5 that aren't like super game breaking, or 4 that aren't, and there's some cards that are like 2 that are pretty game breaking. So it's important to learn all the shards. I actually plan on making a video here soon on what all the cards do, what cards pair well together, what cards don't pair well together. Um, and I've even seen teammates try to buy like a card that costs 5 points when we got teammates maxing out the card that disables all cards in a round. So, yeah, there's definitely, I think people are still feeling out the card system and how it works and how it should be played. Another thing about your shard points is when you're in ranked, it's actually beneficial to give your shards to someone that knows what they're doing and just trust them with them, because you earn fractional shards throughout the game. And let's say you have a card that costs 3 shards, but everyone on your team has point 0.6, point 0.7, point 0.8, point 0.5, point 0.9. No one even has a full point. They can't buy anything. But if everybody agrees to give one person their shards, then it'll combine all of those into full points and you can actually buy stuff. So you can get more stuff by giving one person all the shards. My last tip that I'm going to be bringing you guys today is use your special pistols every single round. They give you, I think, 8 points worth of pistols, so it's more than enough to buy a pistol every single round. It's actually enough to where you can buy a pistol and then drop one on the ground and have another one some rounds. And that's a strategy that I hardly ever see people do. Well, let's say you want to smoke something off at the very beginning of a round, but you also want to have either your molly or you want to have nades or a flash. Then you just buy your smoke and you drop it on the ground, and then you buy your nades or flash, and then you nade what you're trying to nade at the very start, or you smoke what you're trying to smoke at the very start, and you hold the other one for the rest of the round. So that's something that I've been trying to utilize a little bit more, especially if I know I'm about to be burning my pistol's ammo right away. People definitely don't really use them though, and I think they're really, really good. I mean, like I said earlier, you can use your mini map to line up your smokes or your mollies, or if there's a box that someone's always sitting on and you're like, man, it's hard to take sight. As long as you're not indoors, and most of these maps are not indoors, you can find a good lineup to hit a molly or hit a nade or just smoke off that half of the site or that portion of the site so they can't see you. and you know exactly where it's going to land. And it feels, even though you know where it's going to land, it feels pretty cool and pretty satisfying when you hit something like that. Well, that is my 5 tips and tricks for you guys. I plan on bringing you guys some more tips and tricks videos here soon and some more content here soon. I just don't have a whole lot of time with grinding the game and working to sit down forever and make a super long video. So here in a couple days, I'm going to touch base on some more tips that I got. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy watching this comeback. Peace.
Enemy spotted middle. Remember, suffering is in the mind.
That spider, be careful, he can kidnap us.
For these bullets, the path is set. Become visible. Uh-oh, they spotted me. Let's take a walk.
See an enemy at defense spawn point.
When I
First
wish.
one, my friend.
And you may find.
Hey, Lancers, need a plant. Time.
Ready now.
Lancers do races together. Winner gets us out.
Good to go again.
Planting the converter. Let's find some max.
Converter is now converting, I guess.
Speak.
And you may find.
Hey, Lancers, they're defusing. I see an enemy at side A.
Down to their
Say
last
hi to the stars
Lancer.
for me.
Good to go. You won.
I feel oddly triumphant.
An elegant mode of travel.
Switching sides. We've got amazing cards for you to buy. They made me say that. Whoa, cool card.
Victory and defeat are two sides of the same pancake.
What a lovely team bonding activity!
Jaguar's not my real name, but no one could pronounce that. So they used the name of the monster that ate my family twins.
I haven't felt this excited since my first flu.
They're big. Trap placed. Now to
Hey, mate. Support requested.
let's test the voltage on this.
Is that you over there? I don't meant to be.
Yeah,
Enemy
We got people today.
I need help now.
Just back up, I'm coming. We'll play retake if we have to.
Stay alert. Got danger here.
Alright,
I smoked the shit out of them.
Time for
I need help.
Enemy Lancer.
Hey, Pathion, can you heal me? No.
Whoa. team. Not very good. They're doing. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, this kid's such a pussy.
Is there anything cards can't do?
I like it. The real battle is waged in the mind. So you see, I've already won. Let them try to escape. Haste. Now to lure them in. Let's test the voltage on this. How to sizzle their bacon. Next round, my friend.
Oh, that's you over there again? God damn, brother. Hey, on site.
Almost lit.
One enemy left.
I sense weakness.
He's somewhere by sonar or in mid screen. No, he's over in the corner over here. He's
Skill ready. The game continues.
he's over here.
Enemy Lancer at.
So be it.
Ready to draw some shard cards? Power that card up with shard points. A whole hand is in play.
I'll give them a head start. I'll give them a head
New viewer, I'm Sonar and I'm a Lancer. You are about to see a hell of a lot of action.
Let's see how conductive our friends are feeling. How to sizzle their bacon. I can smell their fear. Let's test the voltage on this.
Attacker spawn point.
Trap placed. Now to lure them in.
Enemy spotted on A main.
I always bring enough.
Nice be engulfed by the deluge.
Sector coming B. I need help.
Yeah, I'm on my way over here.
I expect a shock.
Blew that drone up.
Let's test the voltage on this.
Do you have any smokes to smoke that? Actually,
No.
I have my smoke.
Watch
down to
them
half a minute.
squirm.
I didn't hit anything.
I expect a shocking conclusion.
There's someone to the left of me, I'm pretty sure.
Last enemy.
They're both right there.
They can't stay hidden from me.
I thought I could do it.
I sense weakness.
You won. Ooh, check out these cards.
Oh, I needed that round.
It's just wild with these cards. Ooh, that's a neat couple of cards you got there.
The whole team did, honestly.
Shit, fuck them. I got 3K right there. I need
Hey, that's nice.
Jaguar's not my real
that. I
name,
seriously needed
but
that,
no
bro.
one could pronounce that.
I was feeling
They
gloomy.
used the name of the monster that ate my family.
Bro, I'm figuring out some fucking spots for this shit. Look at this. You're not over here, actually.
I'm figuring out some shit for centuries.
I literally put that inside the wall. Are you kidding me?
They might play so.
Enemy Lancer. A main. I see an enemy at.
Throw a mid.
Enough. I've always preferred traps to guns.
Be alert. Got danger here. A main.
None of these bullets. Time for a little cat and mouse. Our prey is aiming. I'll cage my prey and they can hide sense. I've always preferred traps.
They're
They might-
rotating.
Yeah, I was gonna say they might fuck off. I put a lot of pressure on them. How did the fucking hold a sight by yourself?
Who, me?
Well, both of us, really.
They got fucked up on my centuries.
Did not get anybody on site.
Only 30 seconds to go.
Don't mean that they're not, though.
Check.
Oh, fuck. I got
Found
got
your
by
last
someone.
enemy.
She's on site to your right somewhere. I wouldn't.
Oh, there she is.
Enemy. You now. Get him.
Ah!
Don't peek her. Don't peek her. You can't plant.
You
I'm
won.
used to tough battles. You were just another one.
We've got amazing cards for you to buy. They made me say that.
Oh, hey, he bought me the gun. Thank you.
Neat effect, huh?
I know how to buy people guns now.
Jaguar's not my real
I've seen the option
Net points.
before.
You got this.
so they
So they can revive and they got
monster that
exploding
ate my
bullets.
family.
Okay, it's so far just you on that site, so I guess I'm gonna help set up over here.
Let's see how conducted
On your
our
mark,
friends
team.
are. Trap placed. Now they're in. Now to sizzle their bacon. I expect a shocking conclusion. Reloading. Then they're mine.
That's not great.
No.
Objectivo that. A main.
Oh, they're all A. They're pretty much all A.
Yeah.
Converter is now converting, I guess.
entire herd is now revealed. Pick them off at will.
No way.
I didn't think you would be able to be seen right there.
That kismet was coming from my ass anyways, so.
Who wants to duel first? It's time to duel.
Ammunition always beats persuading. Your eyes on the light. I can sense you.
That's one of them dueled down.
That was
Wow.
nice.
No, that was terrible. You didn't do that flash right at all.
I meant to kill.
Oh yeah, the kill was nice.
90% of everything's movement.
That time he did it right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was good.
And you may fire.
Box mines.
You're count a round and a teammate.
Wow.
Love to hear that click. Looks like a good place to rematerialize.
Speak, and you may
Pretend I'm not here.
You can still do this.
Yo, I've died to her every time we go head to head.
Hey,
That's not
you're
good.
up next.
Are you serious?
Yo, Frog Wizard, what you doing?
Are you fucking
Bro,
serious?
are you
bro?
serious? Alright, come on, dude.
Enemy made into confetti.
Wow. This fucking dumbass.
Oopsie! Hope we still have teams.
Why would you pick a shoddy?
It is calming to face just one opponent. Are you meant to dodge this? Let's find out. Allow me to recon. Remember, suffering is in the mind.
Looks like this match is going into. You get paid more for that, right?
Thank you.
It's all up to you. Make it or break it.
Left, bro. Left. Motherfucker. Left.
Hell yeah. Use abilities, bro. What are you
You
doing?
hear her, she's around the corner.
Oh my gosh, no way! I mean,
Way to clutch that, thank you.
7 in a row. Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
We have been on a fucking
That
streak.
was so close, dude. That scared me.
It was
Hey,
him and
look
that
at those
fucking
fire.
Dex. I'm gonna smoke. I got 7 till goal 2.
Hell yeah, I'm 40 in the gold 2 right now, brother.
Fuck you, nigga. That means I gotta play one after you get off.
Well, I gotta make my video at some point.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be right back, bro.